And now, let us continue reading 50 Shades of Grey, Chapter 4. Kiss me, damn it, I implore him, but I can't move. I'm paralyzed with a strange, unfamiliar need. Remember, she almost got hit by the cyclist, and now they're standing in the street, and he saved her. He's breathing harder than usual, and I've stopped breathing altogether. She should be careful about that, because she could die. Anastasia, you should steer clear of me. I'm not the man for you, he whispers. No, my psyche screams as he pulls away, leaving me bereft. It's a little dramatic, don't you think? He doesn't want me. He really doesn't want me. I have royally screwed up the coffee morning. It continues on with her scolding herself over thinking that Christian Grey might possibly want her when clearly he doesn't, but obviously he does. I need to take my fragile, wounded pride away and somehow nurse it back to health. Good luck with your exam, he murmurs. Ha! She walks off, and then when she's in the safety of the concrete garage, she puts her head in her hands and she begins to cry over this man that she's met 3 times. She sinks down to the floor. She places her head on her knees. She lets the irrational tears fall unrestrained. I'm crying over the loss of something I never had. How ridiculous. Indeed, how ridiculous. Then it jumps, and she's finishing her exam, and Kate and her are back at home, and there's a package for her. Odd. I haven't ordered anything from Amazon recently. It's addressed to Miss Anastasia Steele. There's no sender's address or name. Perhaps it's from my mom or Ray. I open the parcel and inside I find a half-leather box containing 3 seemingly identical old cloth-covered books in mint condition and a plain white card. Written on the side in black ink in neat cursive handwriting is, "Why didn't you tell me there was danger? Why didn't you warn me? Ladies know what to guard against because they read novels that tell them of these tricks." I inspect the books closely. 3 volumes of Tess of the Ubervilles. Holy shit, they are first editions! They must be worth a fortune! And I know immediately who sent them. I have not let myself dwell on Christian Grey for the past week. Right. Okay, so his grey eyes are still haunting my dreams, and I know it will take an eternity to expunge the feel of his arms around me and his wonderful fragrance from my brain. Why has he sent this to me? And then the road to the bar. And it's loud and hectic and full of soon-to-be graduates about to get trashed. Jose's there. He won't graduate for another year, but he's in the mood to party and gets us into the spirit of our newfound freedom by buying a pitcher of margaritas for us all. But then she realizes that she has Christian Grey's number in her phone, so she decides to give him a call. He answers on the second ring. Anastasia, he's surprised to hear from me. Why did you send me the books? I slur at him. Anastasia, are you okay? You sound strange. His voice is filled with concern. I'm not the strange one, you are, I accuse. Very mature. Anastasia, have you been drinking? What's it to you? I'm curious, where are you? In a bar. Which bar? He sounds exasperated. I'm exasperated! Anna, so help me, where the F are you? Christian Grey is swearing at me. I giggle again. I'm in Portland, it's a long way from Seattle. Where in Portland? Good night, Christian. Anna. I hang up. Ha! She's so mature, I love it. I don't love it. Christian Grey phones her back, and he's coming to get her. Anna goes outside to get a bit of fresh air because she's clearly drunk and should not be drinking anymore. And Jose comes outside. But then Jose tries to put the moves on Anna. So Jose is assaulting her. Great friend. But then da 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 da. Christian Grey shows up. I think the lady said no, a voice in the dark says quietly. My stomach heaves and I double over, my body no longer able to tolerate the alcohol, and I vomit spectacularly on the ground. And then, to end it, she passes out. Fantastic chapter. She doesn't get kissed. She has an internal battle over why Christian Grey doesn't like her for like 5-10 pages. And then she calls him when she's drunk, and she acts a fool. And then he comes and gets her, and she vomits, and then she passes out. Next week will be chapter 5 of 50 Shades of Grey. See you then.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
It's about knowing your limits, Anastasia. I mean, I'm all for pushing limits, but really, this is beyond the pale. Do you make a habit of this kind of behavior? Okay, father.